Bye! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, a cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, going to be smoking. Look, it's going to be swearing. Look, you've been warned. So look. Here I come. 3, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. You're now about to witness the greatest show on earth. Greatest show in the multiverse. Bang! Greatest daggone show in the daggone multiverse. Bang! We have a great show for you today. All right, everybody, look. We got the chicken. Oh, yeah, lots to talk about. So let's get to it. We're going to talk about blockchain.com, and Toncoin brings Toncoin to Telegram worldwide. Toncoin is going to be used on Telegram worldwide. We're going to talk about that. And then Iota adoption across many countries. So many countries are going to start offering or using Iota. We're going to see about that. Bang! And then Blackrock. Of course, we had to talk about the Blackrock ETF. Of course. It'd be inappropriate not to. Blackrock ETF listing. And we're going to talk the truth about it, though. We're going to talk the truth about it. You know, I don't blow sunshine around here. And then we're going to do the shout-outs, daily summary as per usual. So, bang, great to be back with you. Let's proceed as we proceed with a bang. And then we head on over here and we do a little bang. Wait a minute. It's taking some time here. We head on down here. Look. What's going on here? We head on down here. Price of Bitcoin is woohoo $34,482. What I left you last time, well, wasn't this much. It was $26,233. So we have gone up. Yeah. Nicely. We've gone up 9,000. Wait, is that 9? Wait. Shit. Hold on a second. Not 1,000. Oh, it is 1,000. What? Okay, 9,000. 800. Wait, I'm not. Oh, fuck. 9,800 and something bucks. And 50 something bucks, man. Is it? Yeah, 9,800 and something bucks. Bang! Hold on a second. Oh, $8,251. All right. $8,251. Look, sweetness. Got some sweetness. So, cool. So, all right. Let's look at the market overview. So, Shomari, man. Fuck, we're way up there, dog. Fuck, we're moving back again. We're moving again. We're halfway to all-time high again. Remember all-time high was 75G around there? Look. Yes, indeed, brother. Yes, indeed. We are indeed moving nicely. Why, Shomari? What's going on? Well, that's the chicken. And the truth is, you already know what's going on. I don't know, Shomari. Tell me. You already know. Remember, June 1st of 2023. Remember we were going to call it a day? What happened on June 1st, 2023, brothers? Sisters, miscreants, and vagabonds. Look, what happened, fuck sticks? China came online through Hong Kong. And the European Union microregs came live. Bang! And what did we talk about? All right, seriously, so what did we talk about? We said, okay, now that things are live, now that's legit, regulated legit, we're masters, Institutional investors can come and actually buy this stuff for their clients now. What do they need now? Yes, they need the investment vehicles. The investment vehicles, right? We talked about that. It's going to take a while to build them. Right? It's going to take a while to build these motherfuckers, right? I mean, it's still not built yet, but you can see the results now. Money's starting to flow in, right? Inflation's coming down. Not to the level that the central banks want, but, PMI numbers they're not great, but not bad. And the consumer is spending. So sales are being made and commerce is being had. So why is it going up? So I'll tell you why it's going up. Personally, what I think, mostly China. Okay, China. Why China, Shomari? Well, first of all, China regulated it, right? And Xi Jinping suggested to his banks that they start offering crypto. Well, when Xi Jinping talks, it's not a suggestion, it's an order. And if you don't know, right now, the Chinese economy is fucked up, just to say it plainly, right? It's in a tailspin. China is doing its version of QE right now. Now, I know you're saying, well, wow, it's all fucked up. How come we're not feeling it? Because China doesn't allow foreigners to invest in China so much. So that's why regular people like us aren't feeling it. Their whole housing market is crumbling. Yeah, crumbling. They have whole cities. Well, I don't know about cities, but whole apartment blocks that are empty. Empty. Right? These guys just invested in housing without thinking like, well, what if there's not people to fucking live in it? So they all bought the condos, bought everything. Yeah, no one lives in them. Right? And so the value is just way down, right? And so the Chinese need to park their money somewhere. And like I just said, on June 1st, China regulated crypto. And like I said, Xi Jinping suggested that the banks offer crypto to mainland Chinese clients. Yeah, well, there you go. In other words, let me translate that for you into layman's terms. Xi Jinping said, look, fucksticks, there's a new asset class. We opened it up for you. Have at it. Go get some. Yeah, so it's a meltdown. Like, it's a real meltdown in China. Evergrande, their biggest property company, fucking $300 billion defaulting on its debts. Right? And like I told you, whole apartment buildings with no one living in them. Or like 5 people living in, a 300-unit building. Yeah, it's crazy. And so, anyway, that's where I think the money's mostly coming from. It's from China. And, they need to park their money somewhere. And the other thing about China is you have to understand is you're not allowed to just take your money and invest it overseas. Right? Chinese people are only allowed to invest a certain portion of their wealth overseas. The rest has to stay in China, right? To stop what's called capital flight. Right? Capital flight means people take that country's money and invest in stuff overseas. That's called capital flight. Yeah, well, China, fucking regulates capital flight. They don't allow it just anyone to do whatever the fuck they want with their own money. Right? It's not like us. It's not like you in Europe. It's not like you in Canada, wherever you're watching me from, G20 nation. Right? You're not allowed to just do that. And so I guess the importance of that, what I'm trying to tell you is that, okay, trust me, every penny that they're legally allowed to is overseas already. Is already overseas. Europe, Canada, America, Britain, the usual hotspots. Buying up luxury properties and just hodling them as investments rather than living in them. Yeah, but all the rest of the money that the government makes them keep at home, well, you got to put it somewhere. You have to put it somewhere, right? You have to invest it somewhere. Sure, you could get Chinese bonds, but yeesh. Right? The property, well, they just tapped that out. They all invested in that, and they're all getting wiped out now, just like America, right? Well, America was a little different in that, well, it wasn't different, actually. No, that's not true. Yeah, just like America, except way on a grander scale, obviously, because China has 1.4 billion people in it, right? And so if you think of the level of slaughter going on, I told you that one company, Evergrande, $300 billion. Right? And China's not like America. Like, they don't bail out banks. They don't bail out corporations. Like, if you fuck up, all right, well, you go bankrupt, you motherfucker. Like, that's how they are. Right? They don't, it's not like here where the rich, oh, save us, and then the bank will, America will bail out the banks, like in the housing crash. Fuck that. You just go bankrupt, and your customers will just go to another bank. Right? Like, that's how China looks at it. Like, why do we have to save you? Yeah, well, your stocks are going to go under and your shareholders are going to go down, but your customers, they have plenty of other banks to choose from. What the fuck do we have to save you for, right? And so, which personally is the true evolution. Let me put it a different way. It's the true dog-eat-dog world, right? There ain't nobody there going to hold your hand and bail you out. Not in China. And anyway, but they're getting crushed. And so that's where I think the money is coming from. Xi Jinping allows them to get crypto in Hong Kong now. Hong Kong is part of China. So technically, they're not taking their money offshore. So they're not breaking any laws, right? It's not capital flight. It's just over to Hong Kong, right? It's like in America, we have, Puerto Rico and Alaska and Hawaii. They're not attached to America, but, they're America. That's kind of what Hong Kong is to China. I mean, Hong Kong is attached to China, mainland China, but I'm just saying it's part of the country, but different, right? Kind of thing. All right, and so that's where I think the money's coming from. Also, you have to remember that the European Union, bang, came out with their MICA regs also on June 1st of this year, and they've got investment vehicles brewing over there, right? All sorts of stuff. And, they have Mazdas as well, and the inflation's going down there. Germany's looking hot right now. And so, Germany's the biggest economy in the European Union. So I think people are starting to, investors now, the investor class. I'm talking about investors, not soccer moms and dads. But I think the investor class, those with the Bloomberg terminals, you know what I'm saying? They're feeling the temperature being lowered now. You know what I mean? Earnings are good coming out of a lot of corporations now. I'm not saying it's full risk on again. Risk on, risk off. Okay? In other words, I don't think they're diving all back in again because there is a little something, is that the bond market, right? Here in America and Europe, bonds are at 5% yield right now. So that means 5% profit, right? So if I buy a $100 bond, right, when I cash it in, I'll get 5% back. So I'll have $105, right? So that's how the wealthy usually invest, right? They buy bonds. Like Bill Gates and stuff, they buy a lot of bonds, right? I mean, they buy stocks and commodities and stuff too, but bonds are for rich people because they yield you a little bit, right? You don't make much profit, but they're guaranteed, right? And so that's when you're a billionaire. Well, that's what you want. Just fucking guaranteed money, right? And you just keep rolling over your bonds. It's called rolling them over, right? It goes to expiration. Their broker cashes it out, like $1 billion worth of bonds at 3%, which gives you, I don't know. I don't even know how much that is, but $1,300,000,000 or something maybe, or 30 million. And they just roll it over into another set, right? They just keep rolling it over. And then the guy takes the 3% he made, right? That's how wealthy people live, right? And so what's the problem with that, Shomari? Well, the problem with 5% bond yields is that, your average stocks makes 3 to 6% yields a year. A good stock, your Teslas, your Microsofts. And that's during a regular market, that we're talking a risk-on market. right? You know what I'm saying? A bull market, that's in a bull market, right? Not raging bull market, but just, your average market where everything's kind of going up. 3 to 6% is the average, right? I've told you this before. A 9%, if you can profit 9% off a stock a year, that's a major, like, whoa, that's a high flying stock. Yeah, 9%. So, right, your average is 3 to 6. Well, if I'm getting guaranteed 5% yield on buying bonds, don't fuck the fucking stocks. I'll just buy bonds, which is guaranteed, right? Guaranteed money. Why would I buy Tesla shares? Which on an average year probably yields about 4.5%, something like that, 3%, depending. During COVID, probably a lot less and stuff like that, right? It went down a couple quarters in 2020, didn't it? Right? Q3, Q4, wasn't it down a little bit? Like $50-60 billion or some shit. Anyway, so that's something that's dragging on the market. And so when you look at something like crypto, an asset class like crypto, I know, this is becoming a lecture, man. But I want you to get it. I want you to understand what's going on in the world, right? Why are things happening? It's not just magic. They don't just happen magically. Yeah. Money comes in, and that's what we've got. And so, where were we? And so, the bond market is taking a chunk of investors' money, right? And so, when you look at the guaranteed profits of bonds, but then you look at the gains. Now, I want you to look above my head here. See where my mouse is? 21.91%. Do you see that on the Bitcoin right there? Can you see this? Let me make sure I'm doing this properly. All right, yeah. Okay, you see that? Now, those are fucking gains. In 7 days, Bitcoin gained what you'd get from your bonds, guaranteed, in four times in 7 days. So if you're an investor, and a little riskier investor, right? Conservative investors will stick with bonds. But if you want to make some fucking cash, and you see gains like this, there's 14% gains on the Ethereum, fucking 38% on Solana. Oh, I can't wait to do top 10, bottom 10. This is going to be good. You know what I'm saying? Crypto becomes very attractive. And it's not just that crypto or distributed ledger technology services providers gains are so good, but it's that there is actual, value here, right? Bitcoin is a store of value, right? There's going to be 21 million of them. We know it. And it's going to be in 401ks and funds all over the place. Blackrock, we're going to talk about that later, right? Is coming. Soros is here. Fidelity's here. The big, what I've been telling you would happen 5 years ago. Well, we are living in what I said was going to happen, right? The big boys are here. Now, I'm not going to bullshit you. I didn't think that BlackRock was going to make its own ETF. I thought they would invest their clients' funds in, obviously, Bitcoin ETFs, but they're like, fuck all that. Let's just cut out the middleman and make our own, right? So that is a beautiful surprise right there. Spot ETF at that, not even playing around with the futures bullshit, but just giving us the full chicken in terms of our money, because it means they take them off the market. A spot ETF, an ETF is an exchange-traded fund, right? It's a basket of assets. And obviously this basket's going to have Bitcoin in it. Oh, yeah, let me get a sip, daggone. Yeah, well, when you have a spot Bitcoin ETF, that means you have to buy the buy the Bitcoins and put them in there. Yeah, and then you can't move them. You can't touch them. That's it. They're off the market for good. Well, or until the fund shuts down, which a BlackRock fund is never going to shut down, motherfucker, Well, not a Bitcoin one. That's not true. BlackRock does have funds that shut down and stuff. But yeah, obviously Bitcoin ain't shutting down anytime soon. And so that's another vector of why we're having gains right now. I'm not saying it's BlackRock buying the crypto, but I'm just saying everyone in anticipation of it. All the masters in Europe, in Britain, in Canada, Australia, G20 countries, all of us here in America. Yeah, well, when they see BlackRock, and we're going to talk about it, right? The listing thing. They're like, holy fuck, right? If you're a master and you see one of the, BlackRock is the biggest asset manager on earth, right? Asset managers are people who invest other people's money, right? And when you see BlackRock going balls deep into Bitcoin, yeah, not just buying it, but making a fucking ETF out of it, spot ETF at that, meaning, at the end of the day, they hodl it. So they're making money off the gains too, just hodling it in the fund. For fuck's sakes. Right, if you're a hedge fund, you're like, holy, BlackRock's in, man. We got to get in. We got to get the fuck in here. Now, you probably don't have as much money as BlackRock to just pop out your own ETF or something. But you sure will be buying BlackRock's ETF the day it comes out, won't you? Right? You're already geared up. You've already allocated funds for that purchase, motherfucker. I tell you that, right? Wouldn't you? Listen to me right now if you were a master. Right? Not big enough to make your own ETF, but big enough to get a BlackRock account. What would you be doing? Yeah, you'd be putting like 50 million, 1 billion aside. All right, as soon as that ETF opens, I'm fucking getting in. Right? You want to be first. Right? And it's not rocket science, right? And anyway, so these are the happenings going on Earth. China is fucked economically, but which is good for us because it's driving that money. It's driving those Chinese whales to crypto. Like I said, when you see gains like this, right? And let's get real. Like I told you, it's not just the Bitcoin. It's the market itself. Oh, I didn't finish talking about the market itself. Sorry. Right. There's innovation in this market. Solana, Cardano, Ethereum, Bitcoin, store value, like a brick of gold. All right. What else we got here? Toncoin. I'm about to read about that. Chainlink to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Right? Polygon. Bang. All right. What do we got? What else we got here? What do we got? What do we got? Stellar. Bang. Running. Got the MoneyGram account. All right. What else we got here? Hedera. Bang. Filecoin. Bang. Internet computer. Bang. VeChain. Oh, 1.9. Yay. Bang. Ave. Bang. Right? These are companies that actually do stuff, that are actually being used in the real world. Algorand. Bang. You read about Algorand here. Thorchain we read about. Bang. Tezos. Bang. Chili's. Bang. Bang and bang. So, there's real innovation here. And that's what's beginning to happen as well. Is that the Chinese masters, well, they have what's called analysts. And so do the Europeans. They have what's called analysts. It's not all just about Bitcoin, right? And they're looking at this space, and they see the onboardings. What I've been reading to you for 5 fucking years at the beginning of every show usually is at least one onboarding a show I've read to you, right? Out of the fucking hundreds of videos I've done, right? Onboardings, well, their analysts see that, right? We recommend to buy, sir. And when an investment vehicle comes out with that in it, bang, it's going to fly, right? And so that's what's going on in the macro sense. That's good for us. China is crashing housing market, which surprisingly doesn't hit the rest of us, but it's good for us because those Chinese need a place to park their money. And look, crypto's the new hot chick in town, right? The new face in town, right? And fuck, she's hot. Look at the yields. Look at the yields. Look at the gains. Those legs are long, right? And it's legit. Yeah, BlackRock's going to make an ETF out of it. Spot. In other words, they're buying some of it, to put in. All right, so that's all the good news. Now, one little piece of bad news, though. The Middle East. Daggone it, that daggone, right? Fucking what's going on over there. So that could either just stay a localized. Right now, tonight, is 8:34 p.m. October 25th, 2023. And about an hour ago, Netanyahu said that they're about to launch this invasion. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see, do the Iranians jump in? Does Hezbollah and Lebanon jump in? Remember, Al-Qaeda is sitting in Syria in Idlib province right now. Right? Remember, they control, Al-Qaeda controls, they're called Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, but that's just Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda just changed its name. And they control northwest Syria right now, Idlib province. Yeah, the whole thing. They govern it. They collect the taxes, all of it. The president of Syria doesn't control that. And actually, they're protected by Turkey. And anyway, so shit could really go down. And so, what do you think will happen, Shomari, man, if it all jumps off like that? Wow. I don't know. We've never seen it jump off like that, right? But, I'm going to say something. Economically, it really shouldn't matter, right? I know you're saying, yeah, but the oil, Shomari. Yeah, but the oil is in Saudi Arabia and Iraq. Well, and Iran. That's the problem. Iran does have a lot of oil. But they won't fuck with the oil, right? I mean, no one's going to be bombing Saudi Arabia. No one's going to be bombing Iran. Iraq. Now, Iran, eesh. But no one's going to be bombing the oil because you don't want inflation in your country, right? So we're not going to just bomb oil. Remember when we invaded Iraq in Desert Storm, it was Saddam Hussein that blew up the oil fields. So we wouldn't get them, right? We didn't blow them up. He did it. So it's a shitstorm there. It's a shitstorm in the Middle East, guys. And we're going to have to see over the next couple of weeks how this pans out, right? Is it going to just stay Israelis, fucking storming through Gaza, taking out Hamas, and everyone else just kind of on the side yelling and screaming at the Israelis? Or a motherfucker's going to jump in and try to help Hamas? America, we put 2 aircraft carrier strike groups right in the Mediterranean, right? They're there right now. They arrived a couple days ago. And we told everybody, if you fuck around, you're going to find out. That's basically what Biden said, right? He said, don't. Like, what he really said was, quote, Biden said, quote, if anyone is thinking of taking advantage of the situation and escalating the situation, our advice to you, the advice from America is don't. In other words, you fuck around, you're going to fucking find out, right? And so we got to see. But that's a fucked up thing. But economically speaking now, is it really going to be that bad? You know what I mean? Like I said, the oil is fine. And then that's all the fucking Middle East has, right? It's not like they have any other sort of valuable something. So it should be fine. Okay, and so that's it. I know. This is the longest market summary ever because there was so much going on and I haven't done a show for so long. And, I had to explain everything. And I wanted to explain everything. As you can tell, I'm not so wild tonight. I have to sip a little more. Get my fuel on. But I wanted to be a little bit more serious and just talk the reality today. So that's what's going on. So what does it all mean, Shomari? That's a good question. What does it all mean, Shomari? Well, it means that as long as World War III doesn't break out, we're pretty good to go. The Chinese are going to be pumping their money into crypto. The Europeans are right there as well. BlackRock's rocking an ETF. Well, and all the others too. Fidelity applied for one. All these other ones did. And so if you approve the BlackRock one, well, you should approve the others. And so spot ETFs. So which takes Bitcoin off the market, thus creating scarcity, thus prices rising. When Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. So I am bullish in the near term, and just going forward, man. I am bullish as fuck. The more that China and Europe, and I really want to emphasize this, I know I've said this already, but let me just say this again. The more that China and Europe build more institutional grade investment vehicles for the institutions to bring their money into this space, it's just the higher and higher and higher we're going to go, right? Multiple investment vehicles need to be made. So, I mean, we're still not there yet. I mean, what was it? June, July, August, September, October. So it's only been 5 months, right? They're still just building and testing and tweaking everything. But like I said, I think by Q2 next year, we should have a plethora of investment vehicles built and working, and it should be great. All right, okay, that's what's going on. So you feeling bullish, Shomari? I'm feeling fucking bullish, homeboy. Get ready for the gains. If you haven't accumulated enough of something yet, well, get it now. Get it now. Right? Remember, the Ukrainian situation with the wheat, that's solved. The wheat's coming out of Ukraine now, slowly, but it's coming. So that's not killing us with inflation anymore. And like I said, the major thing is that China is melting down. These Chinese motherfucking whales don't have any place to put their money. Right? Sure, bonds, but why not some crypto? Right? So, okay, so that's that. All right, top 10 of the... Is that everything? Middle East, China, Europe. Yep. All right. Top 10 of the day, brothers and sisters. Look. You know who they are, the usual suspects. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, XRP, USDC, Solana, Cardano, Dogecoin, and Tron. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut this video here, and I'm going to make that a separate video, because that was like a fucking half hour on its own. So we'll just make that a video, and then I'm going to come back and just do the regular crypto video. All right, fuck all that. Let's just do this. Let's just go. Cardano, Dogecoin, and Tron holding on the number 10. Look. Market moves of the day. Actually, let's look at market moves of the week. Hello. Bang. There we go. Ho, Pepe. 92.52% up. All right. Top 10 gainers of the week, brothers and sisters. Dang, and look at those gains. Pepe, Mina, Conflux, Chainlink to the rescue. Injective, Thorchain, Ave, Aptos, and Solana. Bring on the number 10. All right, let's look at the top 10 losers of this week. I don't think there were any losers. Probably just a bunch of stable coins here. Yeah, as I suspected. Look, stablecoin time. Trust top 10 losers, or just not gainers. Trust Wallet token. They're not meant to gain. They're meant to just be stable. Trust Wallet token, Huobi token, USDD, TrueUSD, Tether USD, BUSD, USDC, DAI, Pax Dollar, Pax Coin, blah, blah, and Tether Gold. All right. Look, let's check out the total market cap. Oh, yeah. Look. Total market cap is $1.26 trillion. When I left you last time, we were at $1.05 trillion. So we have gone up $0.21 trillion. Bang! What's that? 210 billion, right? Nice. Let's look at the 24-hour volume. Better than last time. Look, 24-hour volume is $52.08 billion. When I left you last time, we we're at $22.7 billion. We have gone up. Yeah. Pretty much $30 billion. Bang! All right. Let's get to the stories. Yeah. Let's get to the stories. Where were we? Bang! All right. Blockchain.com and Ton Foundation team up to bring Toncoin to Telegram users worldwide. All right, Toncoin hodlers. Worldwide. Pretty nice, pretty nice. So let's read the byline. It says, the Open Network Foundation. Hold on, I got to get a sip. Fuck, I feel so serious tonight. I'm not, I thought it would be a little wilder. All right, the Open Network Foundation has partnered with Blockchain.com to enable retailers to buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrency, look, worldwide. Over 800 million monthly active Telegram users will gain easy access to cryptocurrencies starting next month. All right. Let's check it out. The Open Network Foundation, TON, is collaborating with Blockchain.com to offer the buying, selling, and trading of cryptocurrencies for retail and institutional investors. The nonprofit Swiss organization and Blockchain.com, one of the world's most trusted and popular platforms, will give over 800 million monthly active users on Telegram easy access to cryptocurrencies. Starting November 2023, all Telegram users, exempting the U.S., yes, Tanya. Anyway, fuck, let's just go on. Will be able to access their wallets directly from the default Telegram menu. This will give millions of users a seamless experience of owning cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Toncoin. According to the announcement, trading these coins will be as easy as texting on the platform. Yes. Easy. Excuse me. In addition, Toncoin will also be available in Blockchain.com's 90 million wallets across the globe to facilitate easy onboarding and off-ramping. With transaction pairs for GBP, USD, and EUR, euros. Well, why do you have transaction pairs in US dollars if it's not happening in America? Oh, blockchain.com's thing. All right, my bad. All right. Yes. Anyways, look, to offset their collaboration, the two projects have unveiled a number of campaigns to encourage adoption. This includes a limited time incentivized campaign for blockchain.com users to receive an extra $5 USD of Toncoin when they buy $20 USD of Toncoin on the platform. Huh. That's pretty bad. So they're giving you 25%. Right? You're buying $20 worth, they give you $5 worth. Well, I wonder if you could just get the $5 worth and then cash it out. Right? Then just keep doing that all day. Right? Just keep cashing out $5, and then buy it. Anyway, as recently reported by CNF, the Open Network Foundation has announced it will attempt to break the record as the world's fastest blockchain. Ooh. The Open Network, TON, is setting out to become the fastest blockchain in the world, surpassing Ripple, Solana, ICP, and others. The TON Foundation has confirmed October 31st, 2023 as the date to break this monumental record. This attempt will help demonstrate the reliability, scalability, and speed of the open network. TON blockchain. Yes. TON has been one of the best performers in the latest couple of days, adding, all right, that's prices. We don't talk prices around these parts, but look, bang, TON hodlers. All right, the open network hodlers. There you go. Getting used by Telegram worldwide. Well, Telegram users get to buy your shit, and so good luck with that. All right, on to the next one. Bang! Oh, Iota. Yes. Let's get to some serious business here. Massive Iota adoption coming to trillion-dollar markets in India. Bang! Turkey. Bang! Nigeria. Bang! Indonesia. Bang! Vietnam. Bang! UAE. Bang! And Mexico. Bang! With a huge new partnership. Bang! Bang! Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Iota never stops. Iota never sleeps. Iota lives. The tangle. It lives. The tangle. I told you. If you don't know what Iota is, it's not a blockchain. It's a thing called a tangle. A DAG, a DAG. Yes. Far superior. Far superior to the blockchain. Seriously, it's far superior. Infinitely scalable. Infinite. The more nodes you put on it, because it's for Internet of Things, right? So you're going to put these nodes all around warehouses and cities and everything, right? Smart cities and warehouses and stuff. So Internet of Things, and the more nodes you put on it, the more powerful it is. It lives. Instant transactions, ultimate security. All right? Every problem the blockchain has, Iota doesn't. You know what I mean? Well, they must have their own problems then. Not that I know of. All right, let's check it out. Iota collaborates with on-ramp money, enabling seamless Iota token purchase in 7 significant markets. Iota's unique Tangle technology. Yes, the Tangle. The Tangle. Far superior to the blockchain. Stands out as a promising solution for expanding Internet of Things ecosystem. That's what I'm telling you, those nodes. It's going to be all these nodes. Internet of Things, these little devices all around your city and all over the place, right? Doing stuff. So, as per recent insights, Iota is on the brink of revolutionizing the trillion-dollar payment landscape. An exciting development has surfaced when on-ramp money has formed an alliance with Iota. This joint venture aims to instigate unparalleled adoption across major markets, including India, Turkey, Nigeria, Indonesia, Vietnam, UAE, and Mexico. Bang! Paving the way for a financial future we've only dreamed of. It's been in my dreams since I was a child. Since I was a child. So look, such strides in the blockchain realm were highlighted by on-ramp money and emphasized by Colin Brown on his social handle. So this is Colin Brown, blah, 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 blah. So the Iota token is not merely a digital asset. It is the cornerstone of value within the extensive Iota network. With a fixed number precisely of all those numbers, I don't know even what number that is, of these tokens in circulation, their security remains paramount. Users trust the comprehensive Iota wallets, safeguarded by a patented 81-character seed. Moreover, Iota extends its convenience by offering a user-centric cryptocurrency wallet. And for those prioritizing heightened security, the availability of hardware wallets ensures offline safety while managing transactions. Yes. Yeah, look. So if you don't know about Iota, Iota has many, many, many onboardings. First of all, Iota is being used across the European Union for their whole mining industry. Yeah, the whole fucking thing. I mean, they don't do everything in it, but across every piece of whatever they're doing for the European Union is in every mining industry in Europe right now. They've got these cars, what's called autonomous cars, that are going to drive around and do shit in cities. Yeah, like take out the garbage, or like when a plane lands. So there's a video I showed once here, and it's a video of the vehicles like unloading the luggage from the plane, putting the food back on the plane, like replacing the meals, like that, right? And these taxis, they're going to be autonomous vehicles, like autonomous taxi, right? So, you call an Uber right now. Yeah, well, you'll just have one of those things pick you up. Anyways, and so it's cool. And like I said, the Tangle, it really is, like I was joking around with the voice, far superior and all that, but it is far superior to any blockchain. Fully scalable, secure as a motherfucker, instant transactions, almost feeless. And when I said it's everything blockchains aren't, it really is, right? This is investment grade shit. I used to tell people, if you don't have Iota and VeChain in your portfolio, well, I'm not sure what you consider investment grade, motherfucker. You must have super high standards or you're a fucking flipping idiot. Most likely the idiot. Anyway, Look, the Tangle phenomena, beyond traditional blockchains. Diverging from conventional blockchain models, Iota's brainchild, Tangle, emerges as a free, scalable, and open distributed ledger. Tangle's unique architecture sidestepped the need for blocks or miners, addressing the shortcomings related to costs and scalability associated with standard blockchains. Through the integration of Iota tokens on on-ramp money, a door to the vibrant Iota ecosystem has been unlocked for users hailing from India, Turkey, Indonesia, Nigeria, Vietnam, UAE, and Mexico. But this partnership heralds a new era, allowing individuals to procure Iota tokens effortlessly using their national currencies, courtesy of instant banking mechanisms. The fusion of these entities is bound to dissolve numerous challenges that once impeded the ubiquitous acceptance of cryptocurrencies. For the uninitiated, Iota isn't just another name in the blockchain ledger. In fact, it operates outside the conventional blockchain. It leverages a distinct technology termed a tangle. That's why I tell you, the tangle. This system and it's way better than blockchains. Anyway, this system constituted of nodes affirming transactions, promises unmatched transactional speeds, making it a perfect fit for the ever-growing Internet of Things landscape. So that's the future, Internet of Things, smart cities, shit like that. Yeah, well, this thing, I told you, the more nodes you put on it is the more powerful it is. Plus, like machine learning and all this kind of crap is going to be on it. It's going to be, machines that learn, I guess. It's going to be amazing. Anyway, well, it already is amazing, but it's really going to be amazing. On-ramp money stands tall as a premier conduit between fiat and cryptocurrency, ensuring a fluid, secure trading experience for users. With a staunch commitment to user centricity and security, On-Ramp Money has etched its mark as a reliable platform facilitating both acquisitions and disposals of cryptocurrency. All right. Bang! So there you go, Iota hodlers. Iota will now be available through this money, what's it called? Through the money thing, On-Ramp Money. And, that is valuable for both regular people and institutions, it said, because institutions, have to pay. So, if your node, some node in your factory, for instance, comes Tangle enabled, right? Iota has been patented and has been being used in many patents by Microsoft, Fujitsu, many are already incorporating the Tangle. My vision of what I think is going to happen is, just like Bluetooth, your laptop, your phone come Bluetooth enabled. Well, these little nodes and devices, Internet of Things devices, will just be Tangle enabled, right? I mean, we read about it here before, right? And it does automatic peering, right? Each node, or not node, but each device does auto peer or something like this, and blah blah blah. And so, so for the institutional side, well, you have to pay for those nodes to make the data for you that you want with your factory. Like, we read something here a few years ago about Iota will help create the first non-loss factory, right? When Apple builds 100,000 phones, about 5,000 of them are defective, right? So that's a loss to the company. And so if you can make non-loss factories, I mean, that's the dream of any manufacturer, right? To never have a product come off the line defective. And so, Iota a node will be at every single tiny little point of the manufacturing process, guaranteeing that the process that it's monitoring is perfect. And if it's not perfect, boop, 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 it'll alert something, and then boop, 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 they'll stop the line. Some technician will come, fix that thing, and then start again, right? So it's called no-loss manufacturing. And so that's a big thing, especially for manufacturers. And bang! All right, and finally, the biggie. Bang! Blackrock spot ETF, now listed on NASDAQ, trade clearing firm. Bloomberg analyst. And so, all right, so we're going to talk about the truth about this thing. So a BlackRock ETF has not and I repeat, has not been approved yet. Has not been approved yet. Well, why are they listing it already? Wow. In anticipation of approval, right? In anticipation of approval. And so it hasn't been approved yet, but all the bells and whistles, so this is an example of what I was telling you with the Chinese and the Europeans. You got to build these investment vehicles, right? So here's an example of what it looks like to build one. All right, you got to get it listed. You got to buy the Bitcoin for it, right? You got to, behind the scenes, they've got software and stuff going on for their clients to be able to buy it and everything, right? They're preparing already. And even if they don't, and even if this, and I want to say, even if this application gets denied, yeah, well, they've got the infrastructure built, right? And they're going to apply again and again and again and again, right? They can afford it. Yeah, it's not a problem for Blackrock. And so, it's pocket change, really. And so that's what it looks like. And that's what we're looking at. That's what we're waiting for around the world. Oh, sorry, not the world. In China and Europe especially, right? Now that they've fully regulated, we're waiting for this type of thing. But not just funds, but, options, exchanges to be made, swaps, and then many, 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 many different types of funds and things like that to come, right? And this is what it looks like, right? Because usually it's just approved and we never know, well, what happens in the infrastructure level? Well, this is it. And that's part of what this show is about, is not just to talk crypto, but to show you the infrastructure of what this whole big thing is you guys are about to be a part of, right? I'm a Forex trader. I'm part of the infrastructure, motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm a master. I slaughter guys on Wall Street every day, right? My money makes me money. I don't have a 9-to-5 job. And that's what I want to show you guys, is this is where you're going to be. This is what it looks like. This is how it works. And, welcome to the party. All right. And so let's read about this. Let me get a sip. Let's read the byline. Exchange-traded fund analyst Eric Balkunas said the addition was all part of the process. See, the process. Right? So now we're getting to kind of see it, even though it's not approved. Because if it were approved, it would have just been, oh, it's approved. And they would have never talked to us about this stuff. So it's kind of cool that Blackrock is doing it the opposite way. They're preparing themselves now. And so we all get to see, well, what does it look like when someone prepares themselves? And then approval will eventually come. I'm not saying this application, but trust me, we're going to have Bitcoin spot ETFs in America one day. We'll be looking back on these times like, 10 years from now, like, telling well, not mine, but you'll be telling your children about it, Yeah, it was back in the days, boy. Back in my day, son, we didn't have spot ETFs. Well, we had a lot of futures, though. Bullshit. Look here, boy. Be thankful you got spot. Everything spot. Spot VeChain fund. Spot Iota fund. Spot Singularity Net fund. Spot Solana fund. Spot Polygon fund. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. You just wait, fucksticks. You just wait. Wait till the crypto 401k funds come out. Oh, yeah. It's all coming. Fidelity's not here for nothing. That's what they do. They're the 401k masters. All right. So he said it's all part of the process of crypto ETF being listed and traded, and a positive sign for SEC approval. It's not a positive sign for SEC approval. They don't know if they're getting approved or not. But it's a positive hope. It shows that they're hoping. They dotted every I, crossed every T. Our application is sound. We're FATF compliant. Come on. What's the problem, right? Right? All right, we'll see. So, the iShares Spot Bitcoin Exchange Traded Fund ETF proposed by investment mega firm Blackrock has been listed on the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation. Bang! Suggesting a potential approval by the United States Securities. So if you don't know what the DTCC is, they are a motherfucking infrastructure, right? That's infrastructure, motherfucker. They're mega of the infrastructure of how markets work. You know, there's different pieces of a market, right? Markets are not just the charts, right? That's how we just make our money. Yeah, but underneath all that, how do those charts get made? Where's all the assets held? Who's doing what? Yeah, there's all the guts of it, right? The non-sexy stuff that makes the whole thing work, right? And so DTCC is one of the mega gut masters, right? Right? They're the gut masters, right? All right. What exactly do they do, Shomari? I'm not going to lie to you. I don't really know. I've heard of them, though, and so that's how mega, because I'm a Forex trader, currency trader, and so our masters, like in terms of the guts, are huge, right? Like when it comes to the stock market, well, gut masters are just in each country, right? In America, they have American custodians. And they just deal with American stocks, American traded, In Europe, European custodians. So because a custodian is part of the guts of your market. If you don't have a custodian, you don't have a market. And so, in Europe, they've got their own custodians that are the guts for their market. Yeah, well, with Forex, right, it's global, right? Trading money is global, and so it's a bunch of different guts, right? How does you have to think, how does the price of my Euro USD trade, how is it the same as the guy in Brazil? Yeah, a lot of guts, a lot of infrastructure. Thousands of people making that happen for me, right? Anyways, though, and making it happen for you too, for us, all of us. So look, this first spot coin, okay, good. The alcohol's kicking in now, finally. Here we go. Now let's have some fucking fun. Look, let's have some fun around these parts. Yeah, I haven't been fueling so much lately. Not that it's getting boring, but just, I wish there was something else. Something else to do now. I've been fueling heavy for the past 10 years. It's getting boring now. Look. Well, there's always the heroin and the cocaine, Shomari. Settle down, brother. We're not going that route. Not going that route. Oh. All right, so look. All right, so let me slow down. This is the first spot ETF listed on DTCC. None of the others on there yet, said Balkunas. Oh, none of the others are on there yet, said Balkunas. Def Notable Blockchain is leading charge on these logistics. Seeding. Well, that's right. So I should tell you, they're already seeding their fund. What does that mean? Well, that means they're already buying the crypto. They're buying the Bitcoin already. Yeah, they're buying it already. So they're seeding it. They've got their ticker on the DTCC. That trend to happen just prior to launch. That tend to happen prior to launch. Hard not to view this as them getting signal that approval is certain or imminent. Like I said, you guys know I don't like to blow sunshine, and I like to be a little conservative. So let's not jump for joy yet, but let's not just jump for joy yet, right? I like to, I've told you guys I'm a conservative trader, so I like to guarantee my shit, right? I like, well, there's no such thing as guaranteed investment, but until something goes down, well, it hasn't gone down yet. You know what I'm saying? It's like in the stock market world. That's where I learned it from mostly. The stock market world, you'll hear some fucking CEO on Bloomberg going, yeah, so we're in talks with the Indian government about blah, 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 blah. All right, well, those are talks with. That is not a signed fucking contract, motherfucker. You know what I mean? You got to be strict. You got to weed through the bullshit. So this is a good sign that Blackrock is confident. That's what I'll say about this story. They're confident they'll get it. And personally, I think they think, well, if we don't get it now, we'll get it next time or the next time after that. And so, fuck it, we're just ready. You know, hey, like, we're just fucking ready. Whenever it comes, we're fucking ready. And everyone fucking knows it, right? Because it's also a signal to the market, right? Like, okay, we might not be approved right now, but bitches, you know we coming. Look, you know we up in this motherfucker. Bang, bang, bang. Right? That's what Blackrock is basically telling the markets. Fuck sticks. It's only a matter of time, right? Oh, yeah. Gensler might diss me this time. Yeah, but look, that fuckstick ain't going to be around forever. Look! And we'll have regulatory clarity someday. And when it comes, well, I'll be here serving the daggone chicken. Bang! Bang! Yes, bang! Right? That's what Blackrock is telling the world, the investment world. We are going to serve this daggone chicken. Come hell or high water. Motherfuckers, look, we're already buying the Bitcoin for it. Wow. We're already purchasing the chicken to put into the bucket. Oh, yeah, big old bucket of chicken. Bitcoin ETF, fuckstick. What's an ETF? An exchange-traded fund. A fund is just a basket of assets, like a bucket of chicken. You put the chicken in and you serve it. Here, bang. 9-piece, bang. 20-piece, bang. You serve the chicken. Yeah, well, they're already buying the chicken and the whole world can see it. And that's what they're basically telling you. So that's what I want you to be happy about. Whether they get approved or not this time, luck. It'll be, I'm not going to bullshit you. It'll be kind of disheartening. Like, oh, man, again. You know, even I'm going to be like that. Like, fucking shit. But one thing I know is they're ready to serve the chicken. And it's only a matter of time. And so if you don't understand, if you're new to this channel, let me tell you something. Sometimes in life you get the chicken. Sometimes you only get the feathers. Well, this is straight chicken. Right? And Blackrock is showing the world, heck, when the time is right, we're going to be serving up a whole lot of chicken. Whole lot of Bitcoin around these parts. Right? Okay, so that's what I want you to be happy about. Like, oh, yes, it's finally kicking in, daggone. Right now I get to talk to you properly, shit. Yes, I was very, like a professor at the beginning of the show there. Which is actually the real Shomari. A little boring, right? I told you guys. When you meet me at Noah Fest, you're probably going to be like, oh, hey, all this guy does is talk about PMI numbers and shit. For real, fuck. Boring. You'll see. That's probably why I don't have a wife and kids. Look! Pussy don't pay the rent. Kids cost money, daggone. I roll gluten-free. You boys from back in the days know what I mean when I say gluten-free. But that's the message Blackrock is sending. That's the message Blackrock is sending. We're not fucking around these parts. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to fucking... You know, the only reason they're only asking for a Bitcoin ETF is probably because they're just going to wait for that till they can do the Ethereum one. And then once that gets done, they're going to wait for the regulatory clarity, which we need from Congress. It's not Gary Gensler's fault. It's Congress's fault that we don't have regulatory clarity because they have to legislate. They have to write the laws to regulate this space. Everyone blaming Gary Gensler. Big brains isn't the problem. He's the solution to the problem. How's he the solution? Well, if Congress just gives him paperwork telling him what to do, he'll serve the chicken. Well, now you're talking. Right? Remember, the SEC is just cops. They're cops. They're financial cops. Right? Protecting us, the little guy. Right? The regular Joe. Oh, soccer mom and dad. Right? It's like a regular cop, like a real cop in your city. Well, he only can do what the law tells him to do, right? He can't arrest you just because he doesn't like the dress you're wearing or the hat you're wearing or something. You know what I mean? Ladies, gentlemen, you know. No. But there's a list of miscreant behaviors. And if you do one of those, whoa, now he's on your ass, right? Daggone it. Now you stepped over the line. Shit. Fuck. Right? Well, that's what the SEC is. They're just cops. Yeah, well, cops in your city don't write the laws. The mayor does. Well, not the mayor. I mean, your city council does. Right? Some cities, weed is, here in America anyway, some cities, marijuana, like here in Atlanta, marijuana it's not legal, but if you have some, the cops aren't going to arrest you for it. Whereas if you go a couple counties over, fuck, Dick, you're going to go to fucking prison for like 10 years. Right? You go to Cobb County or something like, Google that shit. You'll see. Anyway, but bang! Right? That's what Blackrock is talking about. Blackrock is telling everyone you know in America we went to the moon and we put the flag on it? Bang! Well, imagine the moon is a Bitcoin and Blackrock flew to the moon and they just went bang! Yeah, and put the Blackrock logo. Let's see what the Blackrock logo is. Oh, we're going to have some fun right now. Finally. The fuel is kicking in. I'm appropriately ready to serve that chicken. Here's what they did. Wait. Hold on. Settle down, everyone. Settle down. Oh, it's just the words Blackrock. Don't they have a fancy one or anything? Here's a good one. Bang! Here we go. All right. Wait. Oh. Wait. The fuel's kicking in a little too much now. A little too much. It's a little too much. All right. Anyway, you see the logo right here? Can you see that over my head? Oh, you can't see it. All right. Let's look at that one there. Fuck it. Oh, you can see it. Okay. See this right here? That's what they did. Blackrock took their flag and went, bang! And told the world, look, fucksticks. Shit's getting real around these parts. Remember, Blackrock's global. Right? So this spot ETF is not just, and remember, Blackrock is an asset manager. So they're the ones who decide where the client's money goes. Well, if I build my own ETF, I'm sure going to funnel a bunch of money into it, aren't I? You know, it's kind of like an FTX kind of thing where his girlfriend had Alameda, what's his name, Sam Bankman-Fried's girl, Caroline, little Quantalicious, right? She had the Alameda thing running, and he just funneled money over there, right? Well, what do you think BlackRock's going to do? Well, they're going to make this ETF and funnel fucking money right up in that bitch. Look! All right. Yes. That's why we love the fuel, brothers and sisters. Fuck, I can't even imagine how long this video is right now. Don't worry, I'm going to break it down into smaller chunks. Or if you've made it this far in the original video, gosh. All right, so let's proceed with the story at hand. Bakuna speculated that BlackRock may have already received a green light for listing the ETF from the SEC. or was prepping everything, assuming so. Based on the date of BlackRock's application, the SEC has until January 10th, 2024 to reach a final decision on approval or denial of ETF. So I'm not going to get into it all, but when you apply to something for the SEC, they have a 30-day thing where they got to tell you, then they get a 90-day thing, and then a 180-day thing. And then that's the final. And there's 3 answers you can get. You can get yes, no. So yes, you can do what it is you applied for. No, you can't, or no decision. And if it's a no, so yes, 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 no, no decision. If it's a no decision, then it's up to you whether you do it or not. And, right, and the risk of you doing it is that maybe it's banned later or something, right? And so, all right, so we'll keep that quick, though. Keep it quick. I could feel myself about to dig deep into the geekiness. Look, market geekiness. That's why I make the money, bitch. I'm a market geek. So look, should BlackRock's application be approved? Oh, sorry. Should BlackRock's application be approved, it could lead to the floodgates opening. Oh, yes. Exactly. Because obviously, this is what I've told everybody on this channel. If you're new to this channel, let me tell you something. The world is a copycat world. Okay? One motherfucker does something, and then if it works, every other motherfucker does that. Right? The first motherfucker who told a girl, man, you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and then fucked her, he told his homeboys told his homeboys, and now we all know to say that. Right? Because it's a copycat world since the days of Noah. Look, and don't get me talking about Noah today. Oh, I'm tempted. Especially with these gains. You boys know what I'm talking about, though. So, but honestly, okay, calm down. Let's calm down now. Yes, the fuel is really kicking in. All right, so, but it's a copycat world we live in. When something works in a jurisdiction or... Okay, so let's look at it this way. If someone does something, well, it's like the thing I just told you. The first guy to tell a girl, you're the best thing I've ever seen in my life, and he got fucked. Everyone did it. And so it's the same with BlackRock, right? Once they cross the T's, dot the I's, they put in their application. Well, if it gets approved, or any of these guys, like, look at it. Look. Right? ARK Investment, bang. Fidelity, bang. Valkyrie, bang. So if any of those applications get approved, not just BlackRock, if any of those get approved, well, what is everyone going to do? They're just going to fucking apply the exact, that literally cut and paste, literally cut and paste the exact same words. So theirs gets approved, right? It becomes the template, right? It becomes precedent, like in law. It's precedent, right? Well, it becomes the template. All right, you want a Bitcoin spot ETF? Okay, bro, say that. Well, and do that, right? You have to do it. You can't just say it. You got to actually do what you said you're going to do. But any of these guys that, because they have different variations, right? I mean, it's not all just, an ETF is an ETF, but there's different variations in it. Is it actively managed, passively managed? Are there capital requirements? A bunch of shit, right? But the first motherfucker that gets theirs approved, well, all the other motherfuckers are going to go, all right, let's just do that. Bang! Because it's a copycat world, people. It's a copycat world. That's why we got to help defend Ukraine. Because if we let Russia just take that shit over, well, other motherfuckers are just going to start being like, well, look, we could just take shit over. Right? So you got to show motherfuckers, no, not allowed to do that. Right? Not allowed. You're being too naughty. Not allowed to do that. Right? Are we defending Ukraine because we care about Ukraine per se? Ukraine is a corrupt motherfucking place, right? just as corrupt as Russia was. But they're cleaning it up now because they want to be part of the European Union. So now they got to clean it up. Yeah, but they were dirty and filthy. Yeah, but, well, why are we defending them then? Well, because we don't want Russia and we don't want other motherfuckers to start thinking they can just fucking fuck around like that. All right. All right. You can just pop off and just do whatever you want like that. What kind of order would we have? We need to have order. Okay. So why did I bring that up? Anyway, look. Why do we bring up the Ukraine thing, though? Because we were talking about... Oh, right. Copycat world. And so that's the thing, right? That's copycat world. If Russia gets away with it, now everyone's going to think they can get away with it. Right? It's like right now with Gaza. Now, I know. There's some of you on this channel. We stand with Palestine. I stand with Palestine, too. I understand the arguments. Those Jews that are in what's called Israel today are Europeans. If you ask them where their grandparents or great-grandparents were born, they were born in Paris. They were born in Berlin. They were born in, Krakow. All right? Yes. They're just a bunch of Europeans who happen to be Jewish who took the fucking place over and stole. Because if you ask a Palestinian, well, where was your grandmother born? If you ask any Gazan Palestinian, where was your grandmother born? They'll probably go to the fence and point right to it. Yeah, in that village over there. Yeah, she used to have a piece of land over there. Yeah, my granddaddy, he used to grow olives right over there. And now there's a Jewish school there. So I get it. Yeah, I understand. Their land was stolen from them. Right? All right? I'm not saying Hamas has to go kidnapping folk, though. That's a bit rough. Right? That's a bit miscreant. And so, look, but if you let a miscreant like that get away with... So that's what I'm talking about. When you let miscreants get away with too much, sure, the Palestinians should at least get what little of the land they can, but Gaza and West Bank. Fuck, those European Jews took all the rest of it. But, right? But you can't go kidnapping and killing. That's miscreant behavior now. So now the law has to get dealt with, right? Because if you let motherfuckers get away with shit, everyone's going to want to get away with shit. Right? You know what I mean? All right. And that's what I mean by copycat world. It's a copycat world. Oh, they got away with it. Let's try that over here. Right? Makes you have MAGA folk do that. Yeah, try it. Come to the hood. Let's gunfight. All right, so look. Should Blackrock's application be approved, it could lead to the floodgates opening for a number of crypto ETFs filings, spot ETF filings currently being reviewed by the SEC. Of course, copycat world. And it's not, it could be. So let me rephrase this. Should BlackRock's application be approved? It will, put the word will, lead to the floodgates opening for a number of crypto ETF filings currently being reviewed by the SEC. And blah, 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 including from ARK Investments, Fidelity, and Valkyrie. To date, the SEC has not approved a spot Bitcoin ETF application for listing on the U.S. exchange, but stated allowing investment vehicles tied to Bitcoin futures in October. Right. And look, I'm not going to get into it. And I know you motherfuckers, you brothers who've been with me for a long time. But just let me explain to the new people. A futures contract is based on spot price. So what the SEC has been saying, so why aren't they approving a fucking spot Bitcoin ETF, Shomari? What the fuck is wrong? This is what they're saying. They're saying, well, the spot market Bitcoin ETF could be manipulated. The price could be manipulated. So we're only going to approve futures contract ones. Wow. Dickhead, fuckstick, motherfucker. The price of a futures contract is based on the spot market price of the asset involved. Right? A futures contract in gold is based on the spot market futures contract. Right? So if you're saying the spot can get manipulated, well, it manipulates the futures contract, doesn't it? since it reflects the value of the underlying asset, right? This reflects the value of this, the spot. All right, and we're going to leave it at that. I know. And you boys, I've put you through it enough. I could go for 20 minutes, half an hour just on that fucking single topic alone. Pocket pisses me off. I just enraged myself right now just talking about that. Fuck. Okay, so let's just move on. Shit. Fuck, it's ridiculous though, right? It's ridiculous. You're literally saying we're going to give you the derivative of the actual asset, but the actual asset can be fucking manipulated. Holy fuck. All right, okay, I'm serious. I'm just going to start reading. The BTC listing followed a U.S. appellate court issue a mandate enforcing on August 29th decision that, would require the SEC to review a spot BTC ETF application from Grayscale. Oh, yeah. Grayscale won their lawsuit against the SEC, and the SEC didn't challenge it, didn't appeal the ruling. And that's another reason that people think that this Blackrock thing is going to go down. Blackrock ETF, spot ETF is going to go down because it kind of seems like the SEC was like, all right, fuck it. We'll see. Because they could refile some other shit. They could, until it's done, it ain't done, brothers. You know what I mean? I don't like to rain on anyone's parade or make you sad or kind of shit on the party. But trust me, we're going to have a party. And when the time comes, trust me, I'm going to be the cheerleader in chief of that shit. Right? I'm like right now, China and Europe. Bang! 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 Cheerleader in chief. But I like to keep your minds right because we're investing, right? And investing is about keeping an even-keeled head, not letting your emotions get involved, right? When it's your money on the line, your emotions get involved. So you have to kind of try to be mechanical, like a robot. Like, yeah, it's fucked up, right? Like I told you guys, like the housing crash. I've told you my story. I made $23,000 that day. I made $17,000 or $16,000, was it? Anyway, $16,000 like a couple hours on that. Yeah, but you have to just be robotic. Of course I'm sad, right? This is the country I'm living in. Everyone's losing their wealth. I feel horrible. But I'm a Forex trader. Just do your job. Do your job. Short that shit. Right? Of course, I've told you, don't let any good crisis go to waste. It doesn't mean you like it. Right when I made the money when Russia invaded. Remember I showed you? If you're new to this channel, go back to my shows in last year, February, when Russia invaded. Yeah, I made shit tons of money. Yeah, did I like it? No, I want the fucking Ukrainians to fucking murder those orcs. But, it's my job, right? I got to collect the chicken. All right, and so, why are we talking about that? Oh, right. So, the SEC, okay, so back to the SEC and the Grayscale. So, that's what it looks like. How did we get to that, though? Okay, I'm off that trail now. I don't know how we got there, guys, and I can't bring us back. We're just going to have to continue from this trail we were on from before. Right? Anyone, the first one that gets it is going to be the one. And so, well, not the one, but is going to give the template. So Grayscale submitted a registration statement to the SEC to list shares of its Bitcoin trust on the New York Stock Exchange. And that's the thing. That's why everyone's, all right, that's what we were talking about originally. So forget all that other shit. Well, don't forget the shit I said. Listen to that, but let's just stick with this thing, is that, right, the SEC backed off. Right? The judge went in Grayscale's favor, and the SEC said, okay, we're not going to appeal this. Right? And that's what is giving people such hope right now in a spot Bitcoin ETF in America, right? I mean, it might be Grayscale before Blackrock, because it's Grayscale's ETF that the judge ruled on, right? So, all right, but look. Tonight has been a lot of yap. And I hope it, and it was well worth it. I hope you'll listen to this. Fucking watch this a couple times because what I said tonight will get your mind right. All right, let's get to the shout outs. Bang. Whoops. Fuck, where is everybody? Here we are. Dino Jankovic. Look. You know what, Dino? It's been so long and you haven't invited me. Look, this is our CB News. Yuck. You want to know how we accumulate so much? Well, because this fuckstick goes robbing banks. Look at him, he's a mastermind. And he hasn't invited me on a job yet. I'm willing to put in the work. But at this point, Dino, look, brother, I'm not going to stress about it anymore. As we can see, bang! The markets are coming back. So this takes the sting. This takes the sting out of your neglect for my worth. But I love you, Dino. And bang, bang, Noah Fest is going to happen, brother. Love you with the Zebra, though. Bang! He is the creator. And there's my other brother right there, bang on. Tag on this fuckstick right here. With me from the beginning, and I mean the beginning, through the cryptocurrency bloodbath of 2018. I bet most of you watching this show didn't even go through that. Trust me. You don't know what battle tested means. And I'm serious. I'm a Forex trader. So we see shit all the time. Right? We used to be the wild ones. After 2018, it's like, daggone. And that's my brother right there, Edwin. He's an architect. Yeah, he's a good man, family man, wife, kids. Oh, yeah. A little nuts, though. Eesh. Yeah. He went through the bloodbath with us. And 007, bang! Love you, brother Zebra, the official mascot of CB News. Edwin, I love you so much. Can't wait to meet you one day. And if these prices keep rising like they are, look, we might have to get Truffle Pig to rent us a place for Noah Fest soon. Love you, brother Zebra, though. Bang! Look, Truffle Pig. And speaking of Truffle Pig, there he is right there. Can you guys see Truffle Pig over my head? Well, you can. You fucking can. Here he is. Truffle Pig. Beat him. Love you, brother Zebra, though. Bang! Yeah. That's our Truffle Pig. That's the official CB News Truffle Pig. Let me tell you something right now. If I had a hedge fund, Shomari Fund. Truffle Pig, Benjamin, that'd be my head analyst. He'd be like, look, Truffle Pig, just find us some shit. Yeah, tell me. Trust me. He would find us shit. He's the shit finder. He's the profit finder. He's the nugget finder. He's what he is. Right, and not, and he's not getting paid to do it. He just does that. Like it's natural in him, right? He just does that. He's just a truffle pig by nature. You know what I'm saying? He's just a master like that. A true analyst. An analyst by nature. All right, brothers. Oh, wait. So I gave him a bang. All right. Where's everybody? Look, Deep Entertainment. Look. So, what's going on here? Elon, you're disking the program. Look. So, brother. Bang! Larry with the G, brother. Bang! Tell the assassin I said hello. Yes. Show her this part. Look like Brenda. Bang! 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 The assassin. Yes. That's a private banging for you. What's going on? Oh, Universal Misanthrope. Bang! Look, he's got the chicken. Bang! He is the chicken. And he's a special kind of chicken. This is the chicken you don't want to fuck with right here. Tell you right now, anyone fuck around with CB, when the shit goes down, Me and my crew, we're going to be at the CB News compound. And let me tell you something. Universal Misanthrope, wow. Any miscreant comes fucking around those parts, that's going to be the last time you fuck around. Look. Our brother from the Bundeswehr, our master of security, our master insurgent. Wait, fuck, hold on. That's right, holding down the insurgency in Central Europe. And Grill Master, Rib Master. Oh my gosh, I'm going to get like 5 cows worth of ribs. I'm just going to make this motherfucker just look. Misanthrope, just do your magic, brother. Do your magic. And his cutie little daughter, look, let me with the zebra, though. Bang! Can't wait to meet her. All right. Slappy. Holding down our insurgency in the Great White North. Look. You can refer to him as him or it. He doesn't mind. He's one of my miscreants. Daggone right. But most importantly, he's a NAFO fella. Bang! Bang! Look, bang! What the fuck is this? 5G network survivor? Sloppy. I hope you're not talking some crazy MAGA talk. Love her, but the see brother. Bang! Holding down the insurgency in the Great White North. Oh, look at who it is here. It's Sir Royal Charles. Royal Charles, love her, but the see brother. Bang! Miguel G created his account just to follow me. Love her, but the see brother. And look, that's the winning portfolio. That's that. Look, let me touch it. Look. Bang! 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 That's it. That is all you need. Honestly, that really right there, throwing a little Bitcoin and Ethereum, fine. But that right there, that chicken right there is all you need. You've got supply chain sewed up with VeChain. Bang! You've got AI. Not just AI, but AGI. Artificial Generalized Intelligence. It thinks for itself. It can lie to you. Yeesh. And Iota, Internet of Things, smart cities, zero waste factories. That right there is the future. Those three are literally the future of humanity. All the rest, yeah, I know, Chainlink to the rescue. That's future too, DeFi. But people could use other things for DeFi. Look. Bang! That's the future. Miguel G created his account just to follow me. Wise motherfucker. Wise. And look at the chicken he's got. All he's doing is accumulating that. He's been with us for years. He's been with this channel for years. He's been a part of the family for years. Just accumulating. He's been accumulating, supply chain. Bang! He's been accumulating artificial generalized intelligence, which is, right? Remember, Chat GPT and all that shit. It's not smart. It's just scanning the internet to give you an answer. Yeah, well, AGI actually thinks for itself. Yeah. And then Iota, smart cities, Internet of Things, that's the future. That's right. Miguel G, he understands. From the beginning of this channel, he obviously got his mind right. He's not worried about halvings and nonsense. Bang! So look, Miguel. Man, I love you, brother. I cannot wait to meet you. Miguel G started his account just to follow me. Bang! Fucking right he did. And fucking right, he actually listened and paid attention. Because look at that performance. That's all you need. So this is my sister. April, love you, girl, see you, girl. Bang! There's Dino again, teasing me. All right, guys, let's get back to... Oh, Don Banks, our new brother. Love brother, see brother. Bang! And look who I see down here. A straight killer. Son of a bitch. Oh, you want to blow up like that then? Look, bang! 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 Got you wrong, Cass! You son of a bitch! Oh, yes. Son of a bitch. Look. Bang! 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 All right, let's go back to here, though. Yes, Ronkez. So, Ronkez, I know, right? We talked about it all tonight, didn't we? We got into the Middle East, we got into the China, we got into the EU. We brought them real deep into the chicken tonight, didn't we? Well, that's not the chicken, sorry. The word isn't chicken. We brought them real deep into the guts of what's going on globally, huh? Well, I did, but you know what I mean. You already understand these things. And so, fuck, brother, come on. What do you think, man? Do you think this shit is going to go down? Do you think we're going to hit a nice bear market? Do you think we're going to fucking go risk on again? Right, the Middle East thing, that's the one. That's the problem that's scaring me. Inflation, we're winning. I don't think really, the Mazdas really give a fuck anymore, right? And I'm not sure that the central banks have the balls to raise it too much higher. I'm not sure they do. I think they might. Well, we'll see. If there's a pause and they let it just, or do they? I mean, I am a inflation hawk, but I mean, just give it one more 50%, 50 basis point, bang, and we'll kill it. But these people, they don't have the balls for that kind of stuff. So, you know what I'm saying, Double O? Fuck, brother. But the China thing is great for us. You fucked up for them. Xi Jinping's got a lot of explaining to do. Right? And the EU, well, you know those guys. They're all smarty pantses. All you guys in the EU, Double O, talking 5 languages and shit. You guys are too smart. You're too smart. All right, brother. Let's move on to the rest of the show, but it was nice talking to you, and I will see you next time. He's got the chicken. Bang! Round these parts. Bang! Wait, look. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! He's a killer. Like a real killer, and I just am talking bullshit. There she is. Sunny Bee, spy lady. Love you, lady. See you, lady. Bang! She's the assassin. What do you mean, Shomari? Look. No. Most of my crew are just a bunch of working 9-to-5 worker bees, wives, kids. But a couple of them, Richada, looking at you, Enforcer, and Sunny Bee, well, they take up a different role in the CB News family. You see, the CB News family is an organization with different roles. Different roles. So Richada's role is, if you're going to fuck around and sell your crypto, he'll try to talk you out of it with a little tough love. Just a little tough love. But if you continue to be belligerent and you're going to waste your crypto by cashing out too early, weekending, or going to spend your going to spend your Bitcoin on Starbucks, well, that's when the CB News Nation sends Sunny Bee. And look, fuckstick. I got to get a sip to even tell you this story. Now, I don't want to scare you. Look! I don't want to scare anybody. And probably best to send the children away. But Sunny Bee, she had a man once. He bought Bitcoin at 50 cents. He sold it at $3. Look where it is now. She'll never forgive him for that. Blew all their nest egg. So now she's an assassin. For any miscreant out there who's going to destroy their family's wealth by selling too early, by being what we call in the markets, the traditional markets, the real markets, a weekend. Wow. If you're going to weekend your Bitcoin, well, luck. You're going to have a meeting with Sonny B. And let me tell you, bro, that's the last meeting you're ever going to have. What do you mean? What are you saying, Shomari? What do you mean? What I mean is this. You be at home one night, wife and kids asleep, and they'd be like, yeah, all right, I'm going to just sell some of this Bitcoin. All right? Racheda already slapped you. Don't do it. And you told Racheda, right? He made you even say it. The juice is worth the squeeze. The juice is worth the squeeze, Mr. Racheda. But you lied. The juice wasn't worth the squeeze to you. You just thought we were playing games when we were talking about that. Wow. That's not how it works around these parts. It's not how it works around these parts. You didn't listen to the Racheda. Well, now you get Sonny B. And there's no, the juice is worth the squeeze to save you this time. It's just a silencer screwed on the end of a 9mm. Clink, clink. That's what she does. Like, here's you sleeping. She just takes her gun and she goes, clink, clink, on your head, and you wake up. And she goes, hey, fuckstick. So are you selling that Bitcoin? Who gives a fuck, man? I don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck? You have a wife and kid, you fuckstick. Check this out. 2 in your head while your wife is sleeping right there. But her silencer, it's so silent, even your wife doesn't wake up. Right? And then what she does is after she kills you, she goes to your night table and she takes your ledger and she puts it on the night table of your wife. Right? And before she kills you though, she gets your 24-word passphrase. Say it quietly. Don't wake up your wife. Johnson, Billy, goat tree, chicken boat, blah, blah, blah. And she writes it down. And then she kills you. And then she puts your ledger down with the 20. Oh my gosh, this is ruthless. She puts your ledger down with the 24-word passphrase for your wife with a little note. I'm sorry your husband wasn't worthy of you. You probably won't understand, but trust me. Put those 24 words into your ledger, and it will make the pain go away. Bang! Sonny B, spy lady, love you lady, see you lady. Bang! Bang! Yes. That's how it goes. Shomari, man, your people are fucking violent and seditious. Oh, and here's Racheda right here, this daggone motherfucker I'm talking about. Look. You see, and this is what I'm talking about. Now, look, if you're new to this channel, how it happens is first we send Racheda. Well, first you listen to me, right? You watch the show. Bang, bang, look, guys, here's some chicken, here's some investment vehicles, all right? But if you're still stupid, if you're still too stupid, well, then we send Racheda to get you. Bang! What's Racheda? Yeah. He's known as the enforcer, right? So you notice the difference in the names. He's the enforcer. Well. So here we go. This is enforcer. This is assassin. So you see there's different levels. There's different levels of, what do you even call it? Look, I don't know what you'd call it. It's just different levels of shit right here. And so Racheda, he's the enforcer. Well, what does Racheda do? Well, trust me, you're going to live after you see Racheda. But you're probably going to have a broken jaw. Because he comes to tell you, You see, when you put your ledger on the computer and you try to sell some shit, he comes to tell you one time and one time only that the juice is worth the squeeze. Hodl! Hodl! Why? Because the juice is worth the squeeze. But I just want to buy some. I just want to buy a new stereo for my car. Settle down. Settle down. Settle down. But Mr. Richade, my buddies, they're all going to Vegas, and I want to look. Is Vegas paying you? Settle down. Settle down. Accumulate. Right? He's gentle compared to the assassin. You see what I'm saying? I know. But Shomari, that's so violent. Yeah, but that's love. You see, that is violent love. Right? When Andrew comes to you, right? You see, Sonny B, okay, we're going to go. Look, Sonny B became an assassin because her ex-husband threw it all away. He was a weak hand, and, well, she will blow any weak hand's face right off for the women and the children. It's love, but it's a deeper love than Macheda. He's not going to blow your face off, but he's going to fuck your face up. Right? Those are slaps. Settle down. Settle down. What are you selling the Ethereum for? Well, Mr. Richade, I wanted to buy a new motorcycle. Settle down. Settle down. Say it. The juice is worth the squeeze. You dang on right it is. The juice is worth the squeeze. Say it. The juice is worth the squeeze, Mr. Richade. You dang on right it is. If I catch you doing this again, you know who's coming for you. Who? Trust me, you don't want to know. That's who's coming. Sonny B. So that's how my posse rolls. Shomari, that's very violent. Wow. It's aggressive love. It's aggressive love. You see? We have to say things aggressively and in a mean way because you're a dumbass and we're trying to save the women and the children around you. I mean, if you're a woman too. Look, Andrew doesn't give a fuck. If you're a female, he'll come in there and slap your bitch ass up too. Because you're fucking with your husband and your kids now. And that's what it's really about. It's about the kids, right? That's what it's all about. It's about the children. Whether the father's an idiot, the mother's an idiot, or both are idiots. Because he'll take both of you and slit you down. Slap you both around. Think of your children, you daggone motherfucker. Stop weak-handing. All right? So Andrew, it's aggressive. He has love for the kids. Right? He has love for the kids. And so, you know, Shomari, man, that's very violent. Well, don't put that ledger on your fucking computer then, fuckstick. You won't have to face any of it. Look, Andrew, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! And one more for the assassin. Bang! I know, my CB News posse. We got truffle pigs. We got killers. We got Edwins. We got Insurgent Masters. Oh, and here's a whole bunch of them. This one, he's a Mago one. Love you, Victor. See you, Victor. Bang! What's this? I don't know who these fucksticks are. All right, I know. This has gone on a long time now. Radster, there he is. Look, Radster, holding down our insurgency in Eastern Europe. And you have insurgencies. What the fuck is wrong with you people? I told you, it's an insurgency of love. It's love. Where is when will the regular man get his piece of the chicken for once? Only in crypto. Where the regular man gets the asset before the wealthy man gets it. That's right. So, that's right. It's a once in a lifetime chance. This is a once in a lifetime chance. You know, in the regular world, right? Facebook. Let's take Facebook. because one of our brothers, well, Killa, he showed us it, right? Facebook sold their shares to the insiders at 0.000006 cents. Yeah, and then IPO'd it to us for $32 a piece. Didn't they? Became instant billionaires. Well, things are a little fucking different this time, aren't they? A little fucking different this time. The regular man, you, me, 9 to 5, worker B. Well, you're the worker B, but you know what I'm saying? Wife, kids, you've got the asset at 0.00000 cents. And the masters are just trying to get it. They can't even get it yet. I mean, we've talked about it. China and Europe are on board. But look! This is the once-in-a-lifetime chance. Like, I'm not just saying it. I know I'm being, a little fueled and a little nice right now and having fun with you guys. You know I always have fun with you guys in the shout-outs, but it's the truth. That's the fucking truth. There's never a time where the regular guy gets the asset before the wealthy man. The wealthy man mines the gold and hires people to get it for him, and he makes all the money. Facebook, they fucking get all the investment, the VCs, what do you call these guys? The VCs, you know what I'm talking about. The guys who give the money and they make all the money. Yeah, this is the first time where, remember in 2018, right? What do they call that shit? ICOs, initial coin offerings. Yeah, and who did they offer it to? Us first. And for those of us who were smart, we bought them. Well, I never bought it, ICOs, but as soon as shit got flowing, we got in first before the wealthy man gets in, right? So what I like to call this is what we're about to see, and what's about to happen is what's called a reverse IPO, where the regular man, you and I, have the asset before that fucking billionaire. Yeah, before Blackrock. Yeah, where do you think I'm going to sell my Bitcoin to? Yeah, Blackrock. Well, probably not Blackrock, but just some rich fucker who didn't get in fast enough. Where am I going to sell my Ethereum to? Some fuckstick who didn't get in fast enough. Where are you going to sell your Iotas, your Stellars, your Morpheus, just all of it? Yes, even you XRP lovers. Yeesh. Bang! To the billionaires. It's a reverse IPO. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Once in a lifetime. We are never, ever going to have something where just regular people have the asset before the vastly wealthier individuals, institutions, etc. Never going to happen again. I mean, no, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe other people, but there's nothing like this, because with these public permissionless blockchains that are tokenized, there's nothing like this. Excuse me. It's never going to happen again. And that's why you have to take your opportunity now. Yeah, you have to take it violently. Violently. Every paycheck, put more money in. Every paycheck, buy a little more. Because you're not going to see gains. Bang! Like this. 22%, 15%, 14%, 38%, 70% in a fucking 7-day period? Ever. Why are we seeing that? Like I fucking told you. Because the Chinese need some place to park their money. The Europeans are coming in. And there's a lot more where that came from. This is just the beginning. It's not because of some halving, right? Isn't the halvings, right? Bitcoin halving, man. It's starting in April. Yeah, well, we're going up now. What's your excuse? You fucking idiot. No, it's because more money is coming in now, and it is going to continue to flow in here. Like I said, as long as we don't get into some third fucking world war over the Middle East. Right? Because The Ukrainian wheat problem is solved. Inflation going down, and it's not such a crisis anymore. Everyone's not crying about it anymore. Are we risk on again? No, we still have the bonds, right? The bond market is 5%, yielding 5%. So that's a tricky little fucker, but what's good for us is China is down, Europe is bringing the investment vehicles, and that's why we're seeing these fucking gains. That's why we see gains is supply and demand. And this is your opportunity. This is your once. I want to make this fucking, hold on. I want to make this perfectly fucking clear. Holy, this must be over 2 hours already. But you deserve it. Yeah, because this is my love, right? My love is talking to you. Racheda's love is thrashing you. And, well, Assassin's love as well. Making sure your wife and kids make it out in one piece. Oh, my gosh, I ran out of cigarettes. Hold on. We're going to pause this, and I will be right back. Bang! All right, I'm back. All right, so I know. Fuck, this is a long ass. Hold on, how long is this video already? Must be over 2 hours. Oh, just around 2 hours. All right, well, because I love you guys. I love you guys. And so, where were we? We were over here. Yes, we were talking to Radster. Well, I was talking to you, and so look. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, fucksticks. There's never a time where the regular guy has the asset before the big guy. Right? We all know how this world works, right? The big fish eat the small fish. Yeah, well, this time, us small fish, we're the ones that are going to eat. Yeah, you ever see like a piranha? You ever seen, let's call ourselves the piranha posse. Piranha posse. Do you know what a piranha is? It's a fucking fish with really sharp teeth, but it's a tiny guy. It's only about that big. Yeah, but he swims in a pack. Yes. Piranha posse. He swims in a pack. Well, let me make sure I'm recording this. I'm not just yelling at a... Bang! Okay, I'm recording. All right. We're like a pack of piranha. You know what a piranha? Right, little fish, big teeth, right in Africa or somewhere like that, right? Maybe the Amazon. I don't know where, but somewhere down there. Right? And if a fucking big elk or some big animal jumps into the water and tries to swim across the river, what do the piranhas do? They eat him. They fucking eat that motherfucker to the bone. You've seen those piranha videos, right? Look up National Piranha. Hold on, let's look right now. Yeah, fuck this. I'm feeling good. I'm going to show you piranha. This is what we are. Yeah. See these? Look at these. Look at the teeth. Look at the teeth. You want to see a video? Watch this. Fuck, I hope I don't get in trouble for playing this. Hold on. Let's say piranha attack. Look! Watch this. What the fuck's going on? Hold on. I know. Isn't this supposed to be a cryptocurrency video? Trust me, it is. Piranha eats cow. All right, watch this. All right, piranha in action. Here, let's watch. But for those rare occasions when the giant... Whoop. I don't want to get a copyright. Now look at that. See the animal down there? Yeah. Here comes the piranha. They're going to show us an attack scene or what? All right, here they go. All right, you see them? It's a frenzy. It's a frenzy. Well, these are lame. All right, anyways, though, guys, let's move on. Now we're straying way too far out of bounds. Radster holding on insurance scene, Eastern Europe. There for the sea, brother. Bang, Bengals fan. Yeah. All right, let's get back to the Death Star then. Yeah, it's too much piranha. Let's just get back to the Death Star. Fuck. Wait. Bang! Welcome back, everybody. All right. So, look, that was a long, good show. So, look, everything you needed to know, I told you right in there, man. I wasted no words, and I told you fucking everything of what's going on from the Middle East to China to Europe, you in America a little bit. America, we're not doing much yet. Fucking bullshit, but we just got our Congress back tonight, so. But that's how it goes, guys. Look, I love you guys. And so let's just go over the stories and let's rock. Let's do how we do. All right, so blockchain.com and Ton bring Toncoin to Telegram worldwide. So Ton hodlers, well, there you go. Let's hope that people buy it. And it goes up in value, and you make some money. All right, let's go. Bang! That was a weak story. That was something I had to slide in to give me 3 stories for the night. But now, let's get to the real. Iota adoption across many countries. Bang! So there you go. Iota, and the thing about Iota is that, you know, what impressed me about it, like I told you, the Tangle is far superior to the blockchain, but what I liked about Iota is that is the institutional side of it, right? This thing, money, is going to give institutional investors the chance to buy the Iotas, and that will allow them to pay for the IoT, Internet of Things devices that they're going to put on their factories and allow cities to pay and use the Tangle for their smart cities, right? And and it's branching out. You know, Iota is so far, Iota has been very Eurocentric, right? Very Eurocentric. They've kind of only operated in the European Union. And so now they're branching out, and they're branching out to the future, right? And so I like to see that as an Iota hodler myself. And I know many of you who watch me are Iota hodlers. No-brainer kind of thing, right? Government contracts and Fortune 500s. And so, not or, but and. So that's great. That's great. And that's going to take time to develop, obviously. You know what I mean? Iota is a long-term play. Iota, for me, in my opinion, Iota is a long-term play. It's something that I'm not looking to cash in kind of like next year. Like, honestly, like next year, my V-chain, I'm looking to cash in. Well, if we get to some good numbers and stuff. But my Iota is more of a 5-year thing. Once smart cities come around and people start, or corporations, governments start doing smart city, making smart cities, and Internet of Things becomes more of a thing. There you go. Internet of Things becomes more of a thing. Right? Iota is going to pay you out nicely in the long term, right? And so, yeah, and so it's nice to see them expanding out. What was it? India, Brazil, blah, blah, blah. Hold on, let me even take a look. Where was that? Iota. going to India, Turkey, Nigeria, Indonesia, Vietnam, UAE, and Mexico, right? Like, that's great. That's great. That's what we want to see is Iota not being just so Eurocentric, right? Just all about Europe. I mean, they're from Germany, right? Iota is a German, and it's not even a company, it's a foundation. So, altruistic and all that. And so, so that's great. And, like I used to joke around before, if you don't have Iota in your portfolio, I'm not sure what you think successful revenue generating investments are. Fuckstick. So look, Iota hodlers, buying, and finally BlackRock ETF listing. BlackRock ETF listing. And so we talked about it. And I'm going to keep it short because I know I really preached on that because the fuel started kicking in. So look, it is not actually, so it's listed. Okay, so first of all, let's look at it. What I like about the BlackRock story is that it's showing you how things are done, right? Like just, well, how do you get an ETF? Well, you have to seed the ETF. You have to buy the product and put it in. Then you have to get it listed on somewhere, right? Like these are the infrastructure, the mechanics of this market that we're in, called the global financial system, right? These are the mechanics of how it works. Right? It's rudimentary, right? Buying the stuff to put into your fund, right? Getting your name listed, but these are the realities, right? And I bring that up in that, and these are the things that I'm showing you, like with China and Europe coming online. Yeah, well, these are the realities. Those guys over there in China and Europe, well, this is what they're doing, right? They're setting themselves up right now. We're not hearing about it all, but this is what's happening, right? And so I like, that's what this channel is about. It's not just the crypto part. But it is the crypto part. That's where our money is going. But it's to educate you guys, your soccer moms and dads, of how just this whole thing, right? This thing called globalization, this thing called, I told you to buy the book, One World, Ready or Not, by William Greider. One World, Ready or Not, by William Greider. In other words, the globe now is one financial place, right? It's not like in the olden days, like our grandparents, where America's economy was America's economy, and China's economy was China's economy, and Brazil's economy was Brazil. No, we're all interconnected through supply chains and it's one big sort of monster. I know the word monster makes it sound mean, but it's a globalized, right? We live in what's called, if you want to Google it, all right, I was going to Google it for you, but fuck all that. Globalization. Yeah, well, that happened back in the 90s when I was a kid. And so that's what you live in. You live in what's called a globalized economy. And this crypto stuff is just a new asset class trying to establish itself within this global economy. Right? And then forget the word cryptocurrency, but blockchain services providers. So blockchain services providers, which have these things called blockchains, which are tokenized, they are trying to become relevant, and they are becoming relevant in the globalized economy. And that's why we choose, that's why on this channel we are very picky. Wow. I'm picky of what I encourage you guys to buy. Fortune 500s, government contracts, because those are the guaranteed. That's the guaranteed that when the big boys come, right? Like I said, reverse IPO. Well, they want the best. They have analysts that know what the best is. They're not stupid. They're not going to buy Shiba, Pepecoin. It doesn't do anything. Right? It's, that's not real. That's fucking nonsense shit. But they are going to buy Things like Iota, like I read to you tonight. Things like maybe even Toncoin that I read to you tonight. Things like VeChain that are handling supply chains that have real-world onboardings, real-world use cases that are proven to work. Right? That are proven to work. I could say I have a product here. It'll help you, but, well, first of all, let's get real. Most of these are solutions looking for a problem. But even if you are a solution, well, but do you really work? Right? Remember this Chainlink. Chainlink is what's called an oracle in the crypto world, in the blockchain world, right? They bring off-chain data on-chain, right? Yeah, there's other oracles too. But why is Chainlink getting all the fucking onboardings, all the contracts, right? Because they're the best. And they're proven. And that's what this channel is about, to help you figure out for your own portfolio what you consider the best in things to invest in your hard-earned money to create generational wealth for you and your family, right? That's all this channel is about, really. It's nothing else. All right, and so BlackRock ETF. How do we get from there to from BlackRock to that shit? Anyways, BlackRock ETF. So, and what I told you about the BlackRock listing is that it sets the marker. It sets the fucking marker. BlackRock has put their fucking flag down and said, we're in. Period. Right? We're in. Right? We're buying the Bitcoin already. We're already listing ourselves. Now, do we know that we're going to get approved? No. But trust me, we're going to keep applying until we fucking do. Right? And what does that tell the market? What does that tell the lesser? Well, everyone's lesser to BlackRock. BlackRock's the biggest. And so what does that tell all the guys downstream? Yo, man, BlackRock's in. BlackRock's in hard. We got to get in. We got to find some investment vehicles. We got to get the trading desk going on. What the fuck? Right? Like if you're wouldn't you? Like if you're a hedge fund master, you're thinking like, fuck. All right, I got to get in. Right? BlackRock's in. Soros is in. Fidelity is in. Fidelity! I've been preaching to you for 5 years. Right? All the things that I've told you. So now I'm going to give myself a little pat on the back and I'm going to teach you the truth. Well, not teach you the truth. I've already taught you the truth, but show you the reality of the situation we're in. What have I been telling you for the past 5+ years? Is that the masters would eventually arrive. I know, I thought it was going to be 2020, but look, settle down. I didn't think these fucksticks, these politicians would take so long, but, right, everything I said, Fidelity, BlackRock, Soros, all of them. And those are the biggest of the big. So now think about all these lesser fucksticks. Of course they're in, because they see the masters in. It's Soros, the master of masters. Talk about crypto? Fuck. BlackRock, not just talking about crypto, but actually making an ETF. Because remember, BlackRock services the 1% of the world, right? You know, Saudi princes, the royal families of Europe, cartel masters, drug masters. You know, they service, you know, billionaires, multi-billionaires, right? And so when they're in, what does that tell you? Yeah, well, there's some demand there. And so I guess so bottom line is you're going to be rich. Everything is in our favor. Except that Middle East shit. The Middle East shit. Like, fuck. We got to hope we don't fucking just go to some world war over that. Because China, and I'll tell you something else about that. So I hope you watched all the way to this time. China is moving some task forces to the Mediterranean, which is where our aircraft carriers are. And so I just hope some shit doesn't pop off too much or any. Wow, too much. All right, but BlackRock is here, and they've staked their flag. This is the real deal. And all, like I said, all the lessers are now like, no, we're in. All right. And so I love you guys. On that note, let's chill it and kill it. Bang. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, subscribe below and press the bell right here. Press the bell so you get the notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth. Greatest show. Look. In the multiverse. Bang. My name is Shomari Clarke and I love talking money. Bang. And I love talking crypto. Bang. This, when I do them, is the favorite time of my day. So thank you for having me in your home. And I'll see you next time for another fun fact-filled day of crypto talk. But until then, subscribe there and press the bell. Watch that video there and get your mind right. And I'll see you next time. My name is Shomari Clarke, and I love you guys. So I do this shit for free. Well, for now. But look, and I'm always watching our money. You're lucky. Bang! I love you guys. I hope you absorbed all that. If not, watch it again and again. I know, that was a lot of yap, but you deserved it. Love you guys. Bang! Over and out.